Have you ever taken a bite of sausage and thought, where did this actually come from? Not the grocery store, but the real beginning. Long before it sizzled in your pan, that sausage began its journey on a high-tech pig farm you'd never imagine. Today, we're going to follow every step of that journey, from smart barns filled with thousands of pigs, to flavor labs mixing secret spice recipes, all the way to vacuum-sealed perfection on a supermarket shelf. This isn't just about meat. It's about modern farming, hidden science, and a whole lot of surprising truth. So don't go anywhere, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at your breakfast sausage the same way again. Let's start at the very beginning. You might picture pigs rolling in mud, snorting around a messy barn. But modern pig farming, it's nothing like that. In fact, it's cleaner, quieter, and a lot smarter than most people think. Today's pig farms look more like food laboratories than old barns. Inside, thousands of pigs live in temperature-controlled buildings, kept cool in the summer, warm in the winter. They're fed automatically, on schedule, with computer systems tracking every calorie and every ounce of weight gained. These pigs wear digital ear tags that monitor their health. Their environment is controlled by artificial intelligence. Yes, really. Sensors detect everything from humidity to air quality to how much each pig moves during the day. Why all this tech? Because healthy pigs grow better, and better pigs make better meat. No guessing, no shortcuts. Every pig is part of a system designed to maximize safety, efficiency, and quality. It may sound like science fiction, but it's very real. Welcome to farming in the 21st century. And once the pigs reach their target weight, around 250 pounds, it's time for the next step. A part of the journey most people would rather not think about, but it's where the real transformation begins. Now this part isn't easy to talk about, but it's important. Once pigs reach their full size, they're transported calmly and carefully to a processing facility. No, it's not the chaotic, terrifying place you might imagine. Modern slaughterhouses are designed to reduce stress as much as possible. Why? Because when pigs are stressed, it changes their muscle chemistry. It affects the color, the texture, even the flavor of the meat. So from the moment they arrive, everything is calm. The lighting is soft, the floors are padded, there's no yelling, no noise. Even the route the pigs walk is curved, so they don't panic at the sight of what's ahead. The process is fast, clean, and follows strict animal welfare standards. It's not pretty, but it's professional. And for those who care about where their food comes from, this is a part of the story that deserves to be told. But not all pork becomes sausage. Only the best cuts are chosen. And what happens next is a bit like auditioning for a role in your favorite movie. Not every part of the pig makes it into a sausage. Just like you wouldn't use any random wood to build a violin, sausage makers only want specific cuts with the perfect balance of lean meat and fat. The shoulders, the loins, the rump. These are the VIP sections of the pig. rich in flavor, low in gristle, and just fatty enough to stay juicy. Workers carefully trim away excess fat, remove tendons, and clean the meat until it's ready for the next stage. And here's the secret. Good sausage needs just enough fat. Not too much, not too little. Too dry, and the sausage crumbles. Too fatty, and it turns mushy. The perfect sausage starts right here with the perfect cuts. The selected meat is flash frozen immediately to lock in freshness. No guesswork, no delays. It's handled like premium ingredients in a 5-star kitchen.
And now with the best meat in hand, it's time for what many call the soul of the sausage, the spices. What happens next is part tradition, part science, and a little bit of magic. Once the premium cuts are selected, they're ground down into a fine, even mix. Then comes the secret ingredient, flavor. And every sausage brand, they guard their recipe like it's a family heirloom. Black pepper, garlic, salt, sugar, paprika, nutmeg. Classic spices that have stood the test of time. Some recipes even add wine, cheese, or dried herbs. And of course, the controversial one, MSG. Like it or not, it makes things taste better. But flavor isn't just about taste, it's about balance. Too salty, and it overwhelms. Too bland, and it disappears. The real art lies in creating a mixture that hits every note. Savory, aromatic, slightly sweet, just a touch of heat. Every ingredient is carefully measured. Even the ratio of lean meat to fat is exact, usually around 80-20. This ensures the sausage will be juicy, firm, and packed with flavor, not greasy or dry. Big industrial mixers need the blend like dough. What comes out? A sticky, fragrant, reddish paste, ready to become the sausage you know and love. But there's still one thing missing, shape, that unmistakable sausage form. And for that, we need casings and a whole lot of pressure. Here's where it all comes together. The meat mixture is loaded into a high-speed stuffing machine. Think of it like a giant piping bag with industrial muscle. Now let's talk about the casing. There are two kinds, natural, made from cleaned animal intestines, and collagen, a plant-based or gelatin alternative used in mass production. Either way, the goal is the same. Hold the shape, lock in the flavor, and give that classic snap when you bite. The stuffing process is mesmerizing. Machines crank out thousands of links per hour, measuring, twisting, cutting, and sealing each sausage like clockwork. The lengths are consistent. The fill is exact. Every link looks just like the last. Some sausages are stuffed short and plump, others long and slender. And depending on where it's going, Japan, Germany, Texas, the shape and size might be completely different. But one thing is the same. This is the step that transforms the raw, shapeless meat into something recognizable and appetizing. Now comes the real flavor test. The moment when a pale, soft sausage turns into something golden, smoky, and irresistible. Depending on the style, sausages are either steamed, smoked, or sometimes both. And this step, it's not just about cooking, it's about chemistry. Steaming locks in moisture. It firms up the meat, bonds the fat to the protein, and creates that tight, springy texture we all expect when we bite in. Smoking, on the other hand, is where the magic happens. Hickory, oak, applewood, each type of wood gives a different aroma. The smoke infuses the casing, seeps into the meat, and creates that deep, rich color and signature flavor. The time and temperature have to be just right. Too hot, and the fat melts out. Too cold, and the meat stays raw. The process is monitored by smart sensors tracking humidity, pressure, and internal core temperature because consistency matters when you're making millions of links per day. And when it's done, you've got that perfect golden brown skin, that juicy snap, and a smoky aroma that makes your stomach growl even before your eyes open. It's not just sausage anymore, it's a finished product. But wait, it's still not ready for your table. We've got to cool it, seal it, and ship it, all without losing that flavor or freshness. The sausages are hot, smoky, and picture perfect, but they can't stay that way for long without a little help from science. First, they go straight into a rapid cooling chamber. Imagine a refrigerator on steroids. This step cools the sausages down to near freezing in just minutes, locking in moisture, halting bacteria, and preserving that fresh cooked flavor. If you skip this, you get soggy, mushy, sad sausages. No one wants that. Once cooled, the sausages are moved to vacuum packing or nitrogen-sealed bags. These are high-tech materials that remove oxygen, the enemy of freshness. No air, no spoilage, no loss of texture. It's like hitting the pause button on time. Each pack is scanned by automated systems, checking for leaks, temperature, and weight. A single faulty pack gets pulled instantly. This isn't just quality control, it's food safety at industrial scale. From here, the sausages are labeled with batch numbers, expiration dates, and origin codes. Thanks to AI and blockchain tracking, you can trace some sausages all the way back to the farm where the pig was raised. Now that's accountability. Whether it's a pack heading to a grocery store in Ohio or a shipment bound for a hotel in Japan, each link is sealed, safe, and ready to sizzle. So where do they all go? Into stores, grills, restaurants, and homes all over the world. But the final chapter of this journey, it's one that happens just around the corner from you. Now that our sausages are packed, labeled, and sealed tighter than a drum, where do they go? Welcome to the distribution maze, a world that's as precise and fast-paced as any Wall Street trade floor. From the moment sausages leave the factory, timing becomes everything. Freshness waits for no one. The first stop? Refrigerated trucks, known in the industry as reefers. These aren't your average delivery vans. They're mobile cold rooms. Temperatures are tracked minute by onboard sensors, making sure nothing gets too warm. Because just 2 degrees too high? That's all it takes to lose an entire batch. From there, sausages are shipped across thousands of miles to grocery store shelves, airport lounges, diners, and 5-star hotels. Each destination has its own demand, flavor preference, and packaging format. A sausage bound for Tokyo might be short and spicy. One for Texas? Big, bold, and smoky. Major retailers like Walmart, Costco, and Kroger have contracts that move millions of units a week. Smaller, local butchers also get their share, because not all good things come in big boxes. Some sausage brands even offer direct-to-door delivery, complete with ice packs and tracking. Yes, you can get your favorite bratwurst delivered like it's a pair of shoes. But no matter where they go, one thing remains the same. Every single link represents a massive chain of technology, precision, and people, all working in sync to bring a simple joy to your plate. And here's the kicker. It all starts long before that sausage hits your grill. It starts with farms, families, and food science, all coming together to put flavor on your fork. So the next time you bite into a sausage, grilled, pan-fried, or nestled in a bun, pause for a second. You're not just tasting meat and spice. You're tasting the precision of modern farming, the quiet hum of AI-powered machines, the care of workers who ensure it's clean, safe, and delicious, and the invisible highway that carried it from farm to factory to fork. What looks simple on your plate? It's actually the result of 1,000 tiny miracles working behind the scenes to bring consistency, safety, and joy to something as humble as a sausage. If you've learned something new today, drop us a like, share this with a friend, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss the next behind-the-scenes food journey. And tell us in the comments, what's your favorite way to eat sausage? Grilled, smoked, or spicy with mustard? This was just one link in the chain of modern food. Stay tuned, because we're just getting started.